Welcome, friendos, to DayZ Standalone, and the first thing I want to stress to you that this is an early access game. This is an alpha, okay? So this means we're going to be experiencing bugs, unfinished features, problematic design decisions, and many more things that will disrupt my gaming experience. So please understand. I understand. Hopefully you understand. Now this is the first time I am in this menu, so let's just have a mess around here. Turn that head bob off because I hate it. I don't know if I want smoothing or acceleration. Turn that off. Indeed. Controllers with schem. No, thank you. Okay. How do I flip people the bird? That's all I care about. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Who cares? We'll figure it out in the game. Let's go. Let's find a server. Make sure we set it to internet. Oh my god, there are so many people online. 39. Nah, too bad for me. Go to this one. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright, so it's not looking like it's the best time to be spawning in at night. Now this looks pretty familiar. I think I'm down at Oatmeal. Didn't tell me where I spawned in, which is unfortunate, but we know this Chernarus map. Well, I'd love to actually be able to see something, but it's unfortunately nighttime. Okay, I'm just going to exit. Exit out of that. Find a daytime server. How about this one? Come on, daytime. Oh, I was a woman. It was daytime, and now it is nighttime again. Sweet. Alright, well, I guess we'll just deal with this nighttime scenario then. Oh, I can't change my field of view by pressing the minus key as well as I'd like to. Hopefully that's just a setting we can setting that we can change in the config files. How do I open my gear up? I, G. It's not I or G. Oh. Oh. It's tab. Okay. So, looks like we don't have server communication, just direct. So we can't talk to anyone, which is cool. Oh, just used my direct by accident. So we tab to open up now. And I do have a light. So what can I do with this? I right click it, turn on. Or do I need to put that in the battery? Attach. Okay, cool. So if I put that in my hands, that looks good. I feel tired, apparently. Well, too bad, mate, because you just woke up. Okay, now, do I right click it to turn it on? No, I don't want to detach it. I'll turn on. Perfect. That's wonderful. Alright, let's get going. How do we run? This is like Slender. It's so slow. How do I sprint? No, put your torch. Okay, so spacebar raises and lowers what you've got in your hands. That water doesn't look too inviting, or is that the water? What is that? Looks like radiation. Jagged lines. Probably should have turned anti-aliasing on. Alright, well, for having everything maxed out, I'm getting 40 frames out of cities. So, probably going to have to turn down my settings somewhat when I get into a city. What am I doing? Why can't I run? Alright, so shift makes you go even slower. I double tap W, but that's just going to tire him out, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Definitely going the right way for Electro. Well, so far, this feels really nice. I mean, I definitely want to feel it during the day. Feel how, if I am lagging a little bit, but it seems to be alright. You know, I'm sure if I turn my settings down, I can get 60, but frankly, 40 at the moment, and I'm not finding any troubles with. But, like I said, as we get closer to the cities, we'll see what happens. Definitely moving a lot slower. So I'm just going to let him do this. I'm just going to run. Hopefully they haven't adopted the Armor 3 sort of way of doing things where basically your screen just goes screwed and you're too tired to do anything, but it seems to be pretty good here. Definitely feeling like we're moving slower compared to the mod. I feel tired. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can give this guy a rest when we get up here. Alright, so we are dropping frames below 30. That's no good. Must be some zombies up here. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get some loot. F is used, by the way. It's good to know. What's that? Oh, I picked something up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that is awesome. Why am I a lady? A sexy lady? I don't mind. I can deal. Alright, so how's our frames doing? Yeah, when we're looking towards... There's Electro. And look at that. Look at those frame drops. But, I mean, that's to be expected. Optimization will come later. This is an alpha. I can totally understand. But I will just pause here and just turn down my settings a little bit. Because that's where we're heading and I can't do it with those sort of frames. So, be right back, guys. Alright, guys, so I would show you the quick way of how I would adjust my settings. So I know that over there is really bad for my frames. And I know here's pretty good. Like, I'm getting good frames in here. So what I would do is I'd open my config up while in game. I know you can get shot while you're doing this and it sucks when it happens. But I don't know who the hell was that burping. Definitely very weird. So I just want to play with some friends, so I'm just going to do some drastic things real quick. Basically just turn everything down to normal. And that should mean that I get decent frames for the city. So just make sure this is all good. Ambient occlusion, post-process. Should really turn that stuff off. And we'll turn texture filtering to normal while leaving texture detail very high, because I always like having the good textures. Turn that down a bit. Now I can talk a bit easier. And how are we going? Looks like we're still not getting very good frames. But I mean, we've gained at least 10, and we could still even turn down percentages even more. So we might have to do that if that happens. Anyway, I'm going to go and see where my friends are. I'm going to see where they are at, and we're going to join up and try to meet up somewhere, hopefully find a day server. And yeah, we'll take it from there.